Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I have a really interesting project that I was talking about in my last video, and another one that I've come up with that I'm going to need papers for. So we need to make our own papers. I have one of my old plates out because I really want, as you know, I really like that grungy effect, and this plate just makes some beautiful grungy effects. Now today in Australia, I've told you there's a few different kind of brands. I use this brand, which is from Ride Art. I use this brand, which is from Spotlight. This is Frankenville or something. I use Semco. I use really whatever you've got. I went down. I bought a Montmartre pearl yellow, and it's got mica powders in it, so it's going to be like as shimmery as. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I have no idea. Now, to make after you've made your jelly plate, so you've all made a jelly plate, yes, and you've all got that, and that's fabulous. And I've got a big jelly plate, so I mean, obviously you can make any size. So I use, for this particular instance, what I'm going to do is just make papers for a project, okay? Since we are locked down for I don't know how long, I'm just going to create a project. As an art therapist, I'm always creating projects. So I've decided that I'm going to go online and actually see if anyone wants to do this. Other than that, it's very good practice for me to talk to myself. All right, cheap wise, here we go. We are going to, in Australia, use any old grease-proof paper, and that is what we're going to print on. All right, so we just cut it out to the size of your plate, okay, and we are going to print all of the prints on that. I also have, when I got a delivery of, I don't actually remember what it was, but anyway, it came in brown paper. It was wrapped in brown paper. I don't know whether it was mine or... Anyway, I just flattened it out, and I'm also going to use that. So I've made a lot over my time. I've made a lot of stencils, which obviously I realize that you don't actually have. You can buy stencils. You don't have to buy stencils. You can cut your own stencils just out of a piece of paper or cardboard that you've got round. You can, if you've got any of that sticky foam stuff and pieces of styrofoam from something, you can actually just stick them on to there and use that as a stamp that you can stamp onto the plate. You can use anything that's not sharp on the plate to actually draw into it. I have these gorgeous little tools here that I've just received. Oddly, I think that they're actually for yeah, they're very cute. They've got like glitter and everything in them. I saw them and went, oh, they'd be fabulous for the jelly plate, but I really don't think they're for that. I think they are a set that you use on your fingernails. Unfortunately, as an artist, I do not have fingernails. So these have all sorts. I haven't tried these, so I might try these today. There's like 10 different ends, different shapes. So that may be a bit of fun, I think. Let's see. I'm saying again. Sorry. I'm just going to start, I think, with just creating. So yeah, I'm just going to start creating on the plate and rolling out and just making some papers. All right, so sorry I say all the time. I really must get a handle on that. Okay, so we're going to use, as I said, we'll start with a couple of my stencils that I've made. And just, sorry again. Okay, print off that onto the brown. Now these papers are just going to be used in collaging. So they don't need to be archival or anything like that. Okay, this is just absolutely and utterly fun. Okay, I'm going to put the tiniest bit of this, but it's very bright. Maybe I should have used the cone. Anyway, I'll use this. See how we go. See if we can get a bit of a green happening on the plate with the blue underneath. And we'll just pull that off on a very expensive paper. Now, making papers, obviously they can be, you can draw, as I said, you can make anything. And there are so many videos of making how to make papers. So I like translucent things sometimes too, so that you can actually, put them on and you can still see through them when you glue them on with this paper. And also the Japanese paper, but I think for this project we're just going to keep it nice and simple, really. Okay, I'm going to pull that green off now. Oh, what's that on there? I don't know what that is. Okay, we'll pull those two off, and I'm going to cover it with maybe try this not Mart. Let's see. To that looks like a very, very thick paint. I don't even know whether these shops that you buy art supplies are, but anyway, whatever paint you've got, just you could use this, and you could use this. This would be fabulous for I'm going to try the shiny side down. Actually, I can't remember whether I print on the shiny side or the not shiny side. On the Japanese calligraphy paper, you print on the shiny side. So, we'll give that a whirl. I haven't used this paper for a while. Let's see how much that pulled. Ooh. Oh, it's very, very yellow. Oh, it's very, very yellow. It's extremely yellow. Ooh, okay. That might be a bit bright. Nice grunge. I know. Can you see the grunge? There's a nice grunge, but not so much pattern, which is interesting. It's because the plate's not warmed up yet, though. So I'm just going to keep going. The plate has to warm up. Oh, actually, I want different colours. I want, I think it's actually black. Different coloured pieces of paper, and obviously half the fun your own papers. Ooh, a bit much on there. Oops. This is creating your own papers, yeah. Okay, I want this one on there. So, I think I'm going to go that way. Some lovely pattern, very sort of Aztec-y, African-y looking pattern. Red. Now the reason I'm leaving this on here is I actually like this when it just picks up bits on the plate from the black over things. Because you can layer on a piece of paper, you can keep on printing on top of a piece of paper. So this is kind of just the base of the piece of paper. I sometimes just do colours on the base and then do a pattern on the top. Oh yeah, that's nice. See now that's good. That's gone. That beautiful and yeah, red oxide mixed together with the black. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love that. That will suit. Okay, so now I think I'm going to pull this up. So the black will be underneath with a bit of that red oxide kicking about. And I'm going to pull it, I think, with my thin gold. I'm just going to do that. Roll off those. Ooh, nice. That's from my plate, my baby plate. Just click that clean for a bit. Okay, so just enough to actually make this pull. This is a very fast process. It's not difficult at all. And then, so if you wanted to make layers, oh yeah, that's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so I know what you can see there. Can you see that? And pull the gold pulled up with those lovely holes in my plate, which I absolutely adore. Makes it look all very old and gorgeous. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, okay, we're going to maybe make just a plate. Grab some of this. Now this is definitely not good quality paint, this Semco-y stuff, but it works fabulously when you're blending it together and just making a plate of colour so that you can print on later. Like so. Show you how spotty my plate is though. Star plate. See, my plate is just speckled and gorgeous. Alright, now I can print something else on the top of that. Okay, I'm going to put this one on. Over. Then I might get those. No, I don't think I want to do that. I was going to do. Just going to get these handmade stamps on such small pieces of foam, but you know, whatever is kicking about, as you know, that's how it is. You can just reuse anything that's lying about. Upcycle. So there's that one with the speckles and the lines, just in brown. And I'm going to go over that with something else for sure. I need to pull that off there. It's kind of an interesting little one. So anyway, these, oh yeah, that's a nice one. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's got all the colours. Oh, this particular plate, okay. And in this particular plate, you can see the lines in it. Okay. One of them, when I made this plate, I actually put Glad wrap underneath it. And those are the lines. So one side is perfectly flat and the other side has these lines. And I really like them. I like the lines. So that's why it's up that way today, just for making texture. Okay, now, what are we going to do now? That was those foam stamps. We could make bases. Gold. Okay. Actually is the colour of it, but yeah. Now we might just do another one of brown. Ooh. Okay, don't camera. Nearly lost it. Getting a bit excited. It's because it's on my little board. Okay. So there's the pattern on top. So that's the next layer down. And you can work on that, and you just love how it's picked up like different colours, and it's picking up all the, it picks up sometimes from the actual stencil, you know, the paint that's been left on the stencil. So these stencils I made on my curio. So yeah, they're just, so. And we might just put that onto the yellow, I think. So we don't. Anyway, I just wanted to I wanted just to show you actually those things really. You can use. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to show you. Of course, one other quick thing. I've shown you the foam stamps. I've shown you the paper that I'm using. Just going to pull that plate a bit cleaner so I can pick all that up. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but anyway, it's gorgeous. Yes, here we go. Let me just whack a bit of black. I don't use black very often on things, but there we go. Make a bit of black on there. Now this is my beautiful stamp I've had for, let me think, 30 years or something, I don't know. I bought it years ago when I was in Asia travelling. Ancient script, Tibetan script. So that's absolutely sensational. I love it. Yeah. I normally do this actually, the scripting on the really good plate, because it picks up better, but it'll probably pick up on here. Oh yeah. So okay, there's the difference. So there's the colour behind and the colour. So that's gorgeous. And my little speckly pieces. And then I think we're just going to clean off the plate with a bit of gold actually. And that's all I really wanted to show you for the moment. You need papers to do the next part of my journey on here with the symbols and things. I've actually written a bit of a a format that I'm going to do. So if you're interested in following that, you just need some papers. Now, you could, if you didn't have a jelly plate, you could actually just use cut up magazines, I suppose. So, anyway, I hope you have fun. You know, kids can have fun with it. It's not a messy thing. I suppose the brayer, as I said, Bunnings have brayers. Oh, just cleaning my plate. Look at that gorgeous. Look at that, lovely. I love things like that, but I can print on that. Yes, so kids can have fun with it. It's just it's you can do anything. You can use anything. Oh, I forgot to show you the line drawings. Oh, okay. So I could just do that quickly, couldn't I? Maybe. What am I going to use? Oxide, that might show up majorly. Okay, before I turn the camera off and leave you all to be, go and play. Okay, so these little things. Very cute, all different colours. All right, so obviously you could script. I don't think there's enough paint on the actual thing to script. I think we need to use these on the one, because this dry. Remember I said this dries out too fast. Soft anyway, so oh yeah, okay, so I'll try that on another video on the bought one, which is a much flatter surface, and it doesn't dry out as fast as the homemade version. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks. Huh. Okay, I don't know whether you can see that. It looks good. See all the little marks? I mean, they're only very subtle marks actually on here. If you could see whether you could actually play with that and have it underlying painting of some sort under the painting, under the next layer, you know. All right. Look at this plate. It's so mottly, isn't it? I'm going to use my other plate next time. You have a great day. Take care of yourselves. I hope it's not raining and where you are, and I hope it's better weather. Okay. See ya. Bye.